should be live now. Yeah. Okay. My bitrate was kind of fluctuating a bit there, and I'm like, but we didn't drop any frames, so yeah. And right off the bat, thank you for that host there, Yoweee. And yes, I'm just going to share on all the other social medias that we're live, and then we'll get into the game.
Everyone is slowly disappearing.
Yeah. About that.
Plot twist, we find Snide, we find him dead. Never coming back. He's been brutally murdered.
Oh.
Aww.
Okay. I'll move that over there on my screen, and that there. There we go. Everything is where it should be. So yeah, so previously, the two of you and also Recon's character had been on a mission to do a prisoner exchange. Oh no, and also Cherry's character as well. That's right.
Who? Who again?
And then to exchange Lieutenant Balthazar for Jake's character and for Vanessa, an NPC. And you did that. Oh, I'm hearing a very... Oh, no, it's gone now. It's hearing an echo of myself.
I didn't hear it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's that issue we've had multiple times. But I think it's okay now. I don't know what it was from, or why it went away. But it went away, that's the important thing. So,
let me test real quick. Just say something. Siri, hear it again.
Something? No?
Good. Just making sure it wasn't me.
Okay, oh wait. Now I'm hearing it again. That's weird. No, now I'm not hearing it.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't you? Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure. At least my things are all the way down, so like only I should be able to hear you.
Okay. Because...
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So...
Knowledge.
So yeah, so... your characters went into the prisoner exchange. Prisoner exchange itself went off, but then afterwards, what happened was your ship was shot and destroyed, and you went on an adventure through the desert, and you ended up losing both Sny, Jake's character, and Cherry's character, Theo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before heading back to, or finding a ship and returning to base. So
we got so tired of Recon, we just kicked him out of the ship.
It turns out the plot twist is Zoe's just a serial killer. He's just slowly murdering everyone.
That would be quite the plot twist. Yes, so you've returned to base, and we're just going to skip ahead to you already being, like, having been back at the base for, like, a day or two.
Weeks.
What?
Nothing. I said 23 weeks.
No, just for, like, a couple days or whatever. Partly because of the fact... I actually had a plan for, like, you know, something happening right as soon as you got back, but with Recon not being here at the last minute, I had to make some alterations to my plans. So yeah, uh, you've been back at the base for a couple of days, and just relaxing and such after the last mission. When you get called to General Spacewalker's office. Just the two of you.
Great.
I'm sorry, not today, General.
Yeah, we just want to go party, actually. That's how we want to spend this session. I don't know what your plans are, but like...
I'm in the middle of a game of Pazak. Do you have a few days? Let's make more play some Star Wars Night of the Old Republic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'll guess we go. At least I'll go.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
Dragging Zoe behind me. You're coming with me.
Wow.
Okay. So yeah. So go to General Spacewalker's office, and she's in there along with someone else, an older man. You don't recognize him, and as you come in, they look over at you and
I wave.
Yeah. You wave, and they say, General Spacewalker is like, good day. How are two of you doing? How are each of you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Having a marvelous day, General.
She looks at you, kind of confused.
Don't mind me. I'm in a good mood.
That's good. So I'm not sure if you two know that Keljove went back to Tatooine with a team to try and figure out what happened to Theo and Snai.
You left without us?
We actually have another mission for you. This is she indicates the man next to her. This is Rupert Teleros, and he. We've been talking about some plans. Can't go into a lot of the details. Are top secret, so I can't exactly share a lot with you. But there is an artifact we need to be getting a hold of. And now we know, we believe we know where it is. The problem is we don't know exactly what it looks like.
Well, do we know what it does at least?
So, Rupert Teleros looks at two of you. He speaks up and says, "It's an ancient Jedi artifact."
I mean, tell me more.
What exactly it does is a bit difficult to explain, but it would be of great service to the rebellion.
I mean, when do we leave?
So this is where the issue comes in, and now General Spacewalker starts talking again. And she's like, "See, we believe it is in the collection of someone we know." Icar Trevelyan.
Cool.
That's fun. Again, him. He seems to have a lot of stuff.
He does, and he does seem to be a rather recurring annoyance. However, for the moment, we're not going to be sending you to procure the artifact quite yet. What we're instead thinking is... Okay, I'm Whoa. That was a bit loud. What?
I mean, I'm used to louder, so.
Yeah. Also,
just give us hand signs, we'll understand you.
also, I'm just realizing that with her muted, I'm not hearing my echo.
We found our problem.
Yeah.
I know. It's always the women.
Got a raid. Thanks for the raid. Okay.
Which is weird, because, I mean, you do use earphones, don't
Yeah.
you? That's weird. Like, if your word, like, we just like using speak, I could imagine why it would do it.
Unless her... Yeah, I'm hearing it again.
That's so weird.
It could be that your mic is picking up. It's sensitive enough that it's picking...
Yeah, I'll just turn you down.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah. Testing. Yeah, I don't really hear it now.
I mean,
Okay.
the weird thing is, I don't hear it.
Well, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fixed, I guess. I'll just have you quiet.
Yeah. Oh, and I am frozen.
Good. I love technical difficulties.
We're going
Maybe
to
you should-
switch to US
That seemed to work.
West. There we go. Okay.
You know, beast is beast.
Okay. Oh. I should give a quick shout out to Tommy Specs. Thank him for that raid. Oh, playing Dungeons and Dragons, nice.
Noise.
Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah. Instead, we're going to be sending you to see if you can find out more information on the artifact. I believe I don't remember who it was in your group that met with Van Holden.
Wasn't us.
Remember at
It's
least.
like Kim and Theo, I think.
Yeah.
Just them.
Yeah,
We're off
yeah.
just looking at ships
Yeah.
on a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we think he might have he might know more about this artifact. So what we'd like is if you can track him down, and get information on the artifact from him.
Didn't he, like, leave?
Yes.
Okay. Um, Alright. Do we remember where he left to? I don't take notes.
I should start taking notes and actually make it on paper so I don't lose it or don't forget. Because last time I wrote down the first time I started taking, I wrote down a whole buttload, and then I forgot to save my notes.
Good job.
Yeah. Also, since we have people in chat, how is audio? Like, are we all, like, good volumes, or do I need to turn any of us up or down?
I mean, you could tell me, am I on the radio? Am I loud enough? Am I clear?
No, you're too loud. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, just turn him all the way down.
What?
But yeah, so the last information we had was that he was on Selsajev, and we know he left from there, but we don't really know where he went from there.
Cool.
Huh.
So,
So where are we going? Where are we being sent to?
well, your first task will be figuring out where he went to.
Okay. So, to Sausagev, I guess?
Sure. I mean, I assume that's where we're going anyway. Seems most logical.
Yeah. Do you want to bring anyone else with you?
Well, the entire army will be nice.
The entire base. Everyone.
Recon. What I said was that Keldrove actually went back to Tatooine with another team to find what happened to Snai and Theo. Yeah.
Yeah, we want R2, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he took him with him.
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, R2 can go with you, actually.
Great. My
I'm
good
okay with that.
And
At least with a proper hacker then. Since both of us are such good hackers, we've proven that last mission.
of course.
Well, he'll just stick in his.
Tlakar was one of the characters that went missing.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I don't know, who is there?
Yeah, I'm trying to think how many of the NPCs on base you would even.
Yeah, exactly.
know.
We just need R2, we're good.
Okay, you can have R2. Do you want
Vanessa?
Yeah.
Wasn't Vanessa with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you
Yeah.
for just.
R2 is not yours, Recon. anything, it's the reverse because you owe him money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's why I think we wouldn't be able. There's like R2 just keeps sticking to recon because he wants his money back.
No, R2 can be with the two of you. Yeah. So R2 and Vanessa. And yeah.
Let's see. It means we have a scout, a repair, hacker thingy.
You need a hacker person.
I mean, R2 is good
yeah,
with
yeah,
this hacking.
that's right.
So.
You have R2. Yeah. Computer program repair. Is there any other like
Yeah.
Like
what could be used?
Skills you could use for this?
I'm confident enough in my blast ring and not quite my lightsaber just yet, but I'm getting close. But at least, I mean, we don't need a lockpick. I got my universal key, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what your astrogation is if we might need it.
5D.
Okay, I'll do it then. Let's see. I mean, repair, we're good. Got my searching. I don't know. Maybe someone at another fighter will probably be nice, just in case.
Okay, somebody with decent fighting.
Okay.
Still gone.
Hmm.
You could go with
As long as it isn't Noel.
go with Denolajak, who's a Wookiee.
Yes, I vote for the Wookiee.
Sure.
Just
Why
for the
not?
Wookiee. Wait, what was his name again?
Denolajak.
I'm just taking a random typing and just making give about a guess how I have to say it.
Danelajak.
That was close enough.
Yeah. Could probably just call him like Dan for short.
No.
I'm calling him Dan.
It's alright. I have a friend named Dan. It's fine.
Oh. I have an
That's
uncle
why
named
I'm
Dan.
Okay.
And like
It's fair.
I went to school with like 5 Dans.
Yeah, it's a common name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jax. If only I had a real weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
So party of 5. I'm sure that will do.
Yep.
And he's a Wookiee, so he'll shred everyone to pieces.
Okay. So, yeah, you're. Do you remember what kind of ship you had got at the on Tatooine?
No idea. Wasn't it? I was gonna say it wasn't some sort of a medic ship. But I'm probably thinking of something else.
I don't think so. It was...
I believe it was a stock light freighter. Okay. Let's look at the actual table of contents instead of just randomly jumping around. I believe it was a stock light freighter that I said it was. Yes, because that's right, because Recon had even been checking for, or Caljova had been checking for, like, smuggler compartments and such.
Yeah, that's what I'm here.
Mm. Although that being said, actually no. I think him and the team that went back to Tatooine would have used that ship. So you'll just be getting a standard transport.
Great! Love those.
Does it have guns?
Yeah.
Not that I have any skill in gunnery, but you know.
Okay. So then, yeah. So you'll be taking a transport. Yeah. So you are good to go, unless if there's anything you want to get on base beforehand.
I'd like to fill up my med packs at least.
Okay.
I think I'm okay on med packs.
How many do you have?
I have 10.
Nice, nice. And how many does Jacen have?
For now, I still have 3.
How many do you want?
You know what? I'll also fill up to 10.
You can fill up to 8.
Good enough. I'll take it.
They've decided to put a quota on how many you can be taking. Because you take so
I
many.
didn't take 10.
No, not on how many you can take. On how many Jacen can take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means I'll get 5 more then.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Good on weapons?
I'll take a few more guns. No, I think I'm...
Any other equipment you're wanting?
Oh.
No? Okay. Then, yeah. You're going back to a planet you've been to before, so you won't even actually need to do astrogation to go to Cell Sajev. But yeah, just roll me a piloting to take off if you're ready to go.
Wait, crash into the hull of the ship.
Well,
11.
Slow start.
It's a takeoff from, from a place you've taken off from multiple times, so, like, you're kind of, only half paying attention because you're so used to doing this takeoff, and, as a result, it ends up being a bit of a bumpy takeoff, but there's no actual there's no damage or anything. Just take off and go up into space.
That hits the ceiling inside of the ship.
Yeah. So yeah, you jump to hyperspace. It's I think it was like a 4-day travel or something like that.
sure.
I don't know if there's anything you want to do on the ship during that travel.
Not really. Let's
No.
just be training my sword skills.
Okay. So yeah,
They'll cut a hole in the ship.
so yeah, you come out of hyperspace at your destination, and so I'm assuming you're wanting to go like land nearby to where his last, or like in the same city, like near where he last lived or whatever, or you want so. Roll me a piloting for that. For landing at the spaceport.
There we go.
Okay.
21.
I
Yeah.
just needed to warm up.
After your, like, rough takeoff, you're, like, fully focused on this landing, and you just bring it in so smooth. Like hot butter.
One of the best landings I've ever had, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so now what are you doing now that you're on the planet?
Do we know where he lived? We do, right?
You know where he lived, yes.
I'd say we go there.
Okay.
I mean, I assume we're gonna get some spaceport people anyway. Like, why are we landing here?
Well, no, this is a casino planet. They want you landing here.
Oh, fuck that. I'm going gambling.
Oh yeah, actually, let's go party.
They want a good way.
Okay, so what are you doing?
Going to his house, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you go to his house, and it's a normal-looking house.
Is it locked? Does it look abandoned or anything?
You can't really tell, because, like, it's not like the houses here have, like, lawns or anything, and, like, so you're not seeing, like, you know, an overgrowth of anything, because there isn't anything to overgrow. So, you know, you can't really tell if it's abandoned or still lived in.
Okay, do we have any windows we can look through to see anything inside?
There are windows, but they're a bit higher up. Like, there's actually, well, first of all, there's steps up to the door, but then the windows seem to be on, like, second floor yet.
Yeah, we need Zoe up. No. I mean, technically, one thing we could do, like, I don't know, just make a tower of people. I'm sure the Wookiee is a large dude you could just stand on his shoulders and be like,
Okay, are you actually suggesting this plan to the team?
sure.
I'm gonna knock on the door first.
Okay, you go knock on the door, and there is no answer.
Okay.
Okay, is it locked though?
Are you checking if it's locked?
Yeah.
It is locked.
Okay.
Okay, let me grab my universal key. No. I'm still saying to go with my plan. Just look inside somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, now, I just
inside.
figured knocking on the door was a reasonable thing to do first, okay? Before he's standing on a Wookiee's shoulders.
No, not it. I'm standing in a Wookiee's shoulders.
It's okay. Sure. Go for it.
Carry me up, Wookiee.
Okay, so you ought to be standing on the Wookiee's shoulders. Let's.
Carrie needs to like do a lifting, which I'm sure he can do with his 20,000 strength.
A lifting roll, and then you're going to do a.
I don't know, dexterity or something.
Yeah, I think just like a straight dexterity.
So he should probably go first because he has to lift me and then I have to balance.
Okay, yeah. He got his lifting great. So now, you forgot the 6. 11.
Got my lucky freeze. Halfway to the devil.
So yeah, so he lifts you up, and trying to position you on his shoulders. And you kind of try balancing and lose your balance and fall to the ground.
Do I at least land in some water?
No, because like you're on the sidewalk, so you land on concrete.
Ah, but
Um, not enough. Not enough of a fall though for you to take any damage.
Devin here was gonna think I might leave with some bruises, some butt bruises, you know.
Okay.
Okay. So I just checked. Yes, I can open the door with my universal key.
Are you holding up your lightsaber? No.
I feel like maybe trying to get in the old-fashioned way is a better idea first, instead of just, we're like in a neighborhood. Cutting
Yeah.
a hole in the door might not be the best idea.
You're occasionally seeing like people walking by. Some of them are kind of looking at the I guess 5 of you, including the droid, just kind of
I guess
standing around in front of this house.
I guess we could ask around, see where they like. We don't necessarily have to say why we're looking for the guy, but maybe they've seen him leave or something.
Okay. So are you just going up to a random person and asking, or what are you doing? Are you like gonna like knock on the neighbor's door, or what?
I'd say it's probably then wise to just have like one person go to them instead of like the whole group going to that one person. We might like otherwise spook
All right, who's the best at talking?
you.
You know, hmm.
I mean, we could just like at least split up. Like we both talk to a different person.
Yeah, sure. I'll go to the neighbor and knock on their door.
Okay. To the right or to the left? Which neighbor?
Right.
Okay.
I'll go for the left one then.
Okay.
Cool.
Are the others like, or better said, the Wookiee and Vanessa trying to do some talking? Because I mean, obviously, R2 can go like beep boop bop boop boop. And we're like,
Yes, that's very nice, R2.
Are you telling them to go talk to people as well, or?
yeah, sure. Just to keep it simple.
Okay.
But can't really say like you're gonna talk to somewhere else. Intimidate.
Okay.
Embrace the dark side.
Well, we'll do this in one at a time. So we'll do Jacen first. You're going to the one to the left, was it? Or the right?
I'll go I was going to the left.
Left, okay.
I think.
Yeah, I went to the right.
Okay. So you knock on the door, and there's just a loud "What?" from inside.
Hello. I want to ask some questions.
What kind of questions? Who
I'm
are
looking
you?
For someone.
There's no one here.
You sure? Because I'm pretty sure I'm talking to someone.
Whoever you're looking for isn't here.
Yeah, but we're not looking here. We're looking for your neighbor.
Which neighbor?
Let's see. I went to the left. So the one on your wait. How would I say it? Like, if he comes out, it will be his left.
Van Holden.
I mean, she even specify the name.
What?
Sure, we're looking for this Van Holden dude.
Is there a reward?
Get 50 credits for anyone who gives me some information.
Okay.
No bribing.
you hear some like movement inside, and then the door slides open, and there's a bit of a older Bothan, and he's so he's looking at you, and he's like, so what kind of information are you looking for on Van Holden?
I'm just trying to find out where he is.
Well, I haven't.
But I just like I'll just point to like the other house where like he was supposed to be last living.
Yeah. He was a decent neighbor. You know, mostly kept to himself. Wasn't annoying. But haven't seen him in a while now. And yeah. So like, there's 50 credits. Like, how much information are you looking for here? Like,
As much as possible.
I know he has like a cabin on one of the moons. I don't know if that's where he is, but you know, that's something I know.
What if you last spoken to him? Like, was he acting any out of the ordinary than the times before that, where he was not annoying?
I mean, didn't really talk to him much.
Has he ever brought suspicious people with him as he went into his home?
Suspicious how? Like, I remember there was this like pair of people. Like, that was, I guess, around the time I last saw him. That had visited him. There was this
Did
like
it look like anything? Like bounty hunters, mercenaries, something like that?
the one of them definitely like gave a very much gave a bounty hunter vibe. I think he even had a jetpack or something.
Running into Boba Fett.
What?
I said we're running into Boba Fett.
There was a woman with him. I don't know. She
Details on her, hair color, small, medium.
he gives a physical description, and you recognize it as Mira and Theo.
Huh. Okay. So as for his cabin, do you might know what moon? Or like what moons are around here where he could be?
I don't
Like
know.
any-
I just heard him talking about his cabin on one of the moons. I don't know. I don't know how familiar you are with the moons. There's 3 of them. But I don't know which one it was.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm sure. I think at this point I've learned enough, so I'll give the man his credits.
Thank you very much. Goes back inside his house. Okay. Next we'll go over to Zoey. Who's, I'm assuming, knocking on the door on the right side.
Yeah.
Okay. So you hear, just a minute. And then, Twilight. What?
Of course, she gets the easy one.
Twi'lek woman comes and answers the door. Yes, can I help you with something?
Hi, I'm looking for your neighbor, and I point to the house.
Um,
Would you happen to know where he's at?
I do not know.
Do you know where he could be?
I think he spends a lot of time at the library or something. I don't know.
Great. He's not in the library. You don't know anything about where he could be, or have you seen him recently?
Now that you mention it, no, I haven't seen him in a while.
Okay. When was the last time you saw him? Probably about the last time we were here.
Yeah, around that time or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, and no idea where he could be?
No, not a clue.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. I'm gonna leave.
Okay. So yeah, so your group all like comes back together. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna share the information I've learned in the meantime. That
Okay. Vanessa says that like she was talking to the neighbor across the street, and they didn't even know. They couldn't even really identify Van Holden, and you know, and the Wookiee just growls, but cheerful growl.
Okay.
I don't know that any of you speak Wookiee or understand Wookiee. I mean, speaking Wookiee is a bit difficult for non-Wookiees because of, you know, different vocal chords and whatnot.
clearly, I speak fluent Wookiee from all my Wookiee encounters.
Of course. He's just been studying.
If any of you want to make a languages roll to see if you can understand the Wookiee.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go super well. I'd
Sure,
love to.
sure.
What with my 2D knowledge. Oh yeah. Got a 6.
6 and 8. Because the Wookiee language is actually one that even in the languages section, let's see here, it even mentions specifically, I think, on the difficulty. Because, I mean, well, it gives it like an example for each different like level or whatever of difficulty, and the Wookiee is one of the examples given. If there we go, languages. Hey, it's an obscure language, 20.
Great.
We're getting close to that.
So we did it.
Vanessa got a 19.
Oh.
Yeah. R2, meanwhile, gets a 1.
Good for him. I'm proud.
You know, he gets a 1 because he's number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just add his to Vanessa's. We're good.
Yeah. So yeah, so you have seemingly one lead.
Do we want to check the library before we leave?
Sure.
I know he won't be there, but maybe someone there knows. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, we can look at any place where he has been. just to see do you know any.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go to the library, and what are you doing once there?
Well, we are looking for someone that has seen him, I guess, or knows or whatsoever.
Yeah.
There is a droid receptionist.
All right. Yeah.
And
Okay.
yeah. Otherwise, you see a lot of people in here, but you don't know, if anyone else
Yeah.
is working or like just a patron or what.
I guess I'll go up to the droid receptionist.
Okay.
Wait. Oh.
Hello. How may I help you?
Have you seen Van Holden recently?
No, it's been some time since he's been in here. And the droid mentions a specific time, which lines up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Would you happen to know where he is?
I do not.
Is there anyone he hung out with frequently? Do you know?
Mostly, he was here doing research, writing papers, that sort of thing. I know he occasionally met with like other historians and such, but no one that that he regularly spent time with or anything.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
We could still ask, like, what specific was he doing research to? 'Cause I'm sure he had to look up something there to do his research.
So you're asking all that? Okay.
Yeah.
Um. I I know he did a lot of research on. Well, I mean, he's a historian. He did lots of research on various ancient civilizations and such. I don't know all. I don't know exactly what he all researched, though, the exact specifics or anything.
Okay.
And for anything Jedi related.
Um, I am not aware of anything he would have researched relating to that group. No.
Okay. Oh, here come the rolls.
Okay.
Vanessa speaks up at this point. She's like, do you know anything about a cabin he owned on a moon? And Droid is like, I believe I do recall him mentioning something about that. I think it was on the third moon.
Yeah, it's very good information because I have no idea what the moons are, so I'm sure Vanessa knows at this point.
Well, this planet has 3 moons.
Okay.
And it was the third moon, which is where his cabin is on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
We wouldn't have trouble getting to the third moon, right? Like we could just
You could just
we can just see it.
Yeah, you could just fly over there. No issue.
Okay.
I'd say we do that then.
Okay. Thank you.
Why?
Okay. So you return to the ship, unless there's anything else you want to be doing before you return to the ship.
Partying.
Partying? Okay.
Still have any rope?
I hate you so much.
Hey, what was your thinking for this time?
No, we're good.
I'd like to stack up on some rope, just saying.
Okay,
Great.
you want some rope. Roll me a search.
Jesus.
25. You find, actually you find a couple stores that sell rope. One is a hardware store. One is a camping supplies store. And one is a adult entertainment store.
Chat, where do I go?
Depends on what kind of rope you're looking for, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I mean, as long as it's effective enough to, like, tie someone up, so to speak. Like, unlike my first encounter with the Wookiee, we can actually, like, where I had to kill him, or attempt to, rather. So I'm sure camping will do good enough.
Okay.
I'm sure that's the cheapest one as well.
I mean, that and the hardware store probably have similar pricing.
Okay.
Okay, so you go to the camping supply store. And yeah, there is a Celestin working there. For anybody wondering what a Celestin is, if you know Nian Nub, who was Lando Calrissian's co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon in Star Wars Episode 6 during the battle of the second Death Star.
Oof, I haven't seen that movie in ages. Maybe I should rewatch it.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, there's a Celestin working there behind the counter, and
do I see the rope at all by any chance? Like, I just like see a price tag or whatever.
yeah, you look around and you see some rope. How much rope are you wanting to buy?
Let's see. Like, say enough to, like, you could, like, 2, maybe 3 people tie them up, like, by hands and feet.
Tie up 2 or 3 people.
Let's see. I mean,
it depends on how well you want to tie them up. Because obviously, the more rope, the better you can tie them up.
Let's just say enough that they couldn't move at all anymore, even if as hard as they would try. Not sure how you would specify that, even like by meters or something.
Wait, yeah. Like, generally, rope you would buy by the length. So.
We just walk up to the store clerk. Hi, I'd like to buy enough rope to tie up 3 people.
Do it, I dare you.
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
So I go. I mean, I can definitely probably explain it.
Okay. So you go up to the Celestin working here.
So hi, I'm looking for your finest rope.
How much do you need?
How much?
Okay, this is gonna sound really weird, but
Uh-huh.
I want enough that I could tie 2 or maybe 3 people up if need be. Say I get attacked by some random wild person in the wilds, you know, that kind of. Just make sure like I can tie them up that I don't have to harm them.
If they're attacking you, how are you going to tie them up without harming them?
Well, at least not harm and harm. Like they would not have pain, but like say I could just knock them out and then tie 'em.
Where are
Without
you
any-
going that you're expecting to be attacked by wild people?
You know. Let's just say I've been to woods and everything. I've been attacked multiple times, and I just want to be prepared. This for some reason I seem to find danger wherever I go. So you know,
Sir, are you okay?
yeah, I'm okay. I just hate killing people. You know.
Good? um... So you're probably gonna want, like... I don't know.
2, 3 meters.
Probably gonna be wanting, like, 5 meters of rope.
Sure.
That'll, It's, 10... For our finest rope, it's, 10 credits a meter. So that'll cost you 50 credits.
Sure. I'll take it.
Okay. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'll give him 10 credits extra for all the good help.
Thank you.
No, you got a tip.
Thank you. Good luck in your adventures.
Thanks, I'll need it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Zoe's in the background.
Zoe is pretending she's not involved in this. She laughed like as soon as he said anything. Just walked out. I'm not.
Okay, so I'll take my leave with my 5 meters of rope.
Of their finest rope.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll make them my equipment. 5 meters of finest rope.
Yeah.
Well, 5 meters of what you were told was their finest rope.
One doesn't judge.
Okay. So, you have your rope.
Great. Now we party.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go party. We're gonna search for the bar that looks the best.
No, we're leaving.
Okay.
I tie Zoe up with a rope.
I swear to God, try it. I'll fight you.
I mean, if you want to try tying her up, I mean, you probably first have to do, like, opposed brawling to even, like...
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll real quick. No. No, seriously, we're leaving.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so you return to the ship, and...
Hey, I go to my bedroom.
Okay, you go to your bedroom. Zoe goes to the cockpit, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Take
Yeah.
off, so roll me piloting. 24. You thought your landing was good, but like the takeoff, like
Yeah, we're getting serious now. We're getting our re-rolls out.
like everyone on the ship can barely even tell you're taking off. That's how smooth it is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I like I have nearly exact same rolls as me.
Yeah. I didn't want to point it out
wow.
though because it's slightly worse.
Yeah, it's 26656
I don't like being one up.
and 25656. So just yeah, that's impressive. Yeah. So you take off, and then you're going to the third moon.
I'm sure it doesn't take long.
Nah, doesn't take long. It's like 20-30 minutes to fly over to the moon. Yeah, and so you're now above the moon.
Okay.
What are you doing next?
We're above the moon or we're landing?
Where on the moon do you want to land?
Is there a place to land?
I mean, it's a moon. It's large. There's a lot of places to land.
Do we see anything like resembling this supposed cabin? 'Cause I'm sure not everyone has a cabin on the moon, so.
There are a lot of cabins on this moon, and if you would look, the other moons as well have a lot of cabins.
Is there... I guess we wouldn't really know if there was like a library or something.
You can connect to the local, like the system HoloNet or whatever that has like information on that have information on the planet and moons. Could look up there, see what you can find.
Okay.
So you look into that. The third moon. Yeah, there are. I'm obviously, yeah, a lot of it is like cabins and such in the wilderness. There are 5 cities on the moon, and they do all have libraries in them.
Great. Mm. Fuck. There's like nothing we could do, is there?
There's plenty of things you could do.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, I could crash into the moon if I really wanted to. You know?
That would definitely be a choice.
I could do it.
Yeah.
Could just kidnap us.
Yep.
Okay. I guess, should we just like land and look around? Excuse me, hello?
Yes.
You want to be a part of this, Yoweee? Hi. Got any ideas, ma'am?
Not really.
Great. Cool. Land.
Okay. Where are you landing? Just a random location?
I mean, near a city, I suppose.
Okay. So the 5 cities are called let's see. I was about to say something, but like, oh wait, that's already the name of a character, an NPC that I have here.
Okay.
5 cities are. Um, Eno, Out, Eth, Roth, and Vith.
Alright.
Oh, my video's locked up. Thank you. Kindly. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, that comment in chat was from like 2 minutes ago. Yeah. Yeah, thank you kindly for that. Okay.
Okay.
So do you know which of those cities you want to land near?
There's no way to look up information on where he lives, is there? Like,
Um,
on which city he would live in or anything?
well, you do know it's a cabin, so probably not in a city.
Well, okay, yeah. Fair enough.
Um, there would be like there. I mean, you wouldn't know this for certain, but like a lot of places will have like registries, like like it'll I mean, there's obviously the phone books, but then some places also just like have like records, who lives where, or whatever. You don't know specifically if there would be publicly accessible ones, or if like there's maybe something you can hack into, or what.
One way to find out.
Yeah, can we try that?
And we could
How would we
ask.
go about
Well, just looking it up online, like on the HoloNet or whatever, you don't find like anything about a publicly accessible directory or anything. As for where you could potentially get one, places like government buildings or like somewhere like that is probably where you'd want to be going to try
So
and.
we're getting the ship just crashing straight into the next best government building.
Yes.
Crashing and hacking are 2 different things.
Well,
And,
Close to the
unless you're Seto Kaiba, but that was a one-time thing.
alright, fine. We'll crash next to a government building and walk to it.
with the explosion in the background as you do the slow walk.
Single file.
Single file, of course.
So I can actually make that happen.
What?
Just have a bunch of explosions going behind me as I'm just like 10.
Okay. No, I'll land and go to a government building.
Okay. Do you know which city you're wanting to land in?
No.
Okay.
I'd say we go with number 3.
Sure.
We're on Moon 3. Might as well go to CD 3.
Okay. So, roll a piloting check to land. 12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's always the landings.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rough landing, but yeah, you go and bring it down and land in the spaceport in Eth, the 3rd city. So, yeah. So there's like you look at the information on the city, and there's like well, it's like a multi-purpose building. Like it's city council. It also has its records and all sorts of. I mean, pretty much everything related to city government and all official records and everything is all in this one building.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm frozen again.
Cool.
I'm
Good for
going
you.
to switch us to US. You go back to Central, I guess. Maybe.
Sure.
Where's the Canada server?
There is none.
There's time for one.
Because for a lot of online stuff, Canada is just treated as like a extension of the US.
Yeah.
And usually the things where we're not treated as an extension for the US is just stuff where it's like, this media is not available in your region.
Mm.
Yeah. Have that along where like I'm on Twitter and it's just like, somebody's showing off a video on YouTube or whatever. Like I can't watch this.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I guess we're going to a government building.
Okay. Yeah. Is your entire group going?
Assume so.
Okay.
Sure. Why not?
Otherwise, we're just dragging him along. I got the rope to drag him anyways.
Great. I'm so glad you bought that.
Okay. So the two of you and Vanessa and Dan the Wookiee and R2E2 make your way down the street, walk towards the government building, and you get
Staying alive place as we're walking the street.
what?
Staying alive place as we're walking the street.
Yeah, you get there, and you're in front of the government building.
Can we walk into the government building?
You walk in, yeah. You see the receptionist. There's a receptionist, yeah, when you walk in, who looks up as you come in and then looks back down at her computer and keeps on working.
Okay. Where could we find public records? Or, can't think of the phrase for it.
Yeah.
Where could we find the information we're looking for?
She looks up at you. What kind of information are you looking for?
We're looking for a person. And, where they would live.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're unable to get in contact with this person?
Yes.
Well, I'm afraid I can't really help you. I can't really share information on property ownership for privacy reasons.
Is there a way we could get permission to get those information anyway? Like, say, how do I word this? Like, sometimes you have these things oh, you can call someone and say your boss, and they can give something oh, you got to give this person the information. That kind of thing. Is that a thing here?
I mean, you could let me know who you're looking for, and I could send a message to them.
I don't think we want to do that. I mean, like, I'm just discussing, like, so they can hear us, I guess.
So, when you say you're discussing so the receptionist can't hear you, like, what do you mean? Like, you're like pulling Zoe aside, pulling everyone aside, or well, like, what are you doing?
Let's see. Are we thinking this guy's a criminal or not?
He's not a criminal. He's a historian.
Okay, so he's a criminal historian. Okay.
Oh my god.
But like, had you just pulled everyone away from the reception area to like talk right after she said she could send a message? Is that what you did, Yoweee?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, like, complete whispering, like, I don't think we could send him a message because I don't think he wants, like, he doesn't want us. He doesn't want to know that we're looking for him. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure ran from us last time. Just got out of there. That's why we don't know where he is. Yeah.
Okay, so do we know, or this planet is like pro-republic or anti-republic?
Well, I mean, the Republic has been the Empire for like 20 years.
You know what I mean. Like, what side they're on?
I mean, like
Otherwise,
like most planets at this point, officially they are part of the Empire. There's people or well, I mean, you don't know so much specific for the moon, but on the planet, there's people that are sympathetic to the rebellion, but officially the planet is part of the Empire.
okay, so just gonna say, like, so yeah, we're part of that and that, and we just, like, we're looking for some might pull the full alarms, get some people here that will kill us probably.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm out of plans.
Well, are there like computers around for us to just access information?
The only computer you're seeing in here is the one that the receptionist is working on. In this in this first like room or whatever. And then there's like past her there's a turbo lift.
Okay.
I'd almost want to pull a con move here.
If you think you can do it.
I mean, I got 4D, so
It's better than me. If you want to go for it, fucking go for it.
because otherwise I would just say, like, we're looking for him in the name of the Empire, because, like, he might potentially commit a few crimes against the.
That okay. I don't know that that's a great idea. Oh my god.
I'm tempted. I won't lie. We need to find him, or whatever. Otherwise, well, you want to just go to every cabin. Hello, are you?
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Thinking about trying to hack into a computer, but like we need to get away from people to do that.
Sleep. Let me just use my force powers real quick to put everyone to sleep.
Well, it's just your group and the receptionist in here right now.
Wait, it's just a receptionist?
In this room, like this is like this is like a you come in through the doors or whatever. There's like the reception area and a turbo lift to other parts of the building.
Okay.
Okay,
So
what if someone distracts like you do the computer search for
yeah,
the computer?
I was gonna say, so like, what if we crash the ship outside? She'll be panicked. She'll run outside, and then we'll have the computer to ourselves. It's flawless.
That's a word for that plan.
It's foolproof. Nothing could go wrong. Okay, no.
Okay, is there a possibility I could just distract her away that she could like get to the
How
computer?
about we go in the turbo lift and we see what's in other places?
We can do that too.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for your help, receptionist. We're just gonna go. We're going to the turbo lift.
Okay. So you go into the turbo lift.
Mhm.
And yeah, inside there is a screen asking you where you want to go. And it's showing, I guess you're on the first floor, so then it's showing 2 basement levels and then floors 2 through 7.
Is that all the floors you have access to, or is there like floors that are like admin level? If that makes
That are what?
they're like admin level, like
Oh, admin.
a higher priority, like you need specific permission.
Well, the screen isn't telling you that. It's just telling you those floors.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm just gonna let her pick the floors.
Cool. What's on floor 2?
Yeah, wait, does it say anything? I'm like,
No,
it just says like
it just says like
I
basement
mean,
1.
I push floor 2, and I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. You push floor 2, and the turbo lift starts moving. And then comes to a stop and opens up in what looks to be like a kind of an auditorium, like a place for like town meetings or city meetings or whatever that like people can come to or whatever and such.
Okay.
It is
What's on floor
currently
3?
empty. Oh, okay. Floor 3. So hit floor 3 and turbo lift goes up to floor 3. Doors open up and you
there's a
see.
whole army of Roger droids.
No, it's a cafeteria, and you see like a few people in there, like eating lunch or. Oh wow, what happened to the stream?
You buff it for a
Yeah,
second. It's also buffering really bad.
yeah. The bit rate just dropped down to 0 briefly. There, it dropped 177 frames, but it's back.
Great.
It's back to normal now. Okay, yeah, so
Okay.
like I was saying, it's a cafeteria. You see a few people in there, eating or a few people chatting.
There was no like computer in the auditorium, was there?
No.
Okay.
You see some computers in here, though. Some of the tables.
Yeah, but I also see
What?
people.
You also see people, yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. I'm gonna keep going.
Upwards.
Floor
4. You hit floor 4, and it asks for your identification code.
Okay, never mind.
069.
So floor 5 would be the same thing.
Floor 5 is
Probably,
the same thing.
right?
Yeah.
Like all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's from 4 and beyond then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 and up are require an identification code.
So we can access the auditorium and the cafeteria. Okay.
And you haven't
Can we
checked.
go to the
cafeteria.
basement?
What?
I mean, we haven't tried the basement yet.
That is correct.
That's true. There were basements. What if I push the basement?
Okay. Are you doing basement 1 or 2?
1.
Okay. Yeah. Basement 1. It brings you down to what looks like a records room. There's a lot of computers and
Cool.
such, and yeah.
Are there people?
Roll me a perception.
Okay.
I'll roll perceptions for the other members of your group.
5. A dank 5. A very strong, wonderful 5. Ooh.
7.
A 7. Hell yeah.
We don't. We know that there's a light.
There are a lot of computers in here.
Another 7 and a 10 and a 5 for R2, which is actually really good for R2.
Hey.
Good job, R2.
We rolled the same.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you don't see any people down here.
Did anyone roll well?
10 was the highest.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay. Do I see any kind of cameras or anything? Yeah, when I get recorded on tape or whatever.
You did not see any cameras, no, when you were looking around.
Okay.
Yeah, you see no ninjas at all. No worries.
Yeah, great.
No ninjas.
Okay. We're gonna get ourselves arrested, fam.
I mean, maybe not, because I mean, I reckon if it was important here, they would have an ID check like 4 and whatever.
Yeah. I just don't trust it. But it's okay.
If we get caught, we just say we're looking for the bathroom.
If we get caught hacking a computer, we were just looking for the bathroom. It didn't have information on it. We didn't see any, so we were hacking into it to try and find the bathroom.
Hopefully, the computer had some information the bathroom is.
Okay. If we go into a computer, what does it say? Like, what information does it have?
You go to a computer, it's asking for identification code.
Okay.
When in R2 trust.
Yeah, R2, would you like to maybe take care of this for her?
Okay. R2 rolls over to the computer, connects to it.
Gets a shock. Stops working again. Nice. This data port isn't a urinal. Oh crap.
Let's see here. Okay, it was still a 19 that R2 rolled.
I mean, he probably is like a 70 or something.
Yeah, 70. So, like, the numbers don't look great, but it's like, oh, it's still a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when, in D&D, when rogues complain about their low stealth roll, and they're still, like, double what the next highest person has.
Or rangers if I'm playing them.
Oh. Ah, yeah.
Oh man. I had the rogue in our party improved their stealth to be even with mine, and then I improved mine because I'm very petty,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
could keep one-upping them. It's slightly
Yeah.
better stealth.
Yeah. Okay, so R2 does that. Yeah. Yeah. Brings up a information on Van Holden's property ownership on this moon.
Great.
Yeah, has the location of a cabin owned by him.
Okay. That's all the information we need, so I guess we just memorize that information and then leave.
Okay.
Put the
Sounds
computer
like a
back to
plan.
normal.
Okay. Have R2 put the computer back to normal. Hide any trace if you were there, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was actually good. Let's see here.
The alarm goes off.
30. Roll a 30 for that.
No one will
Cheaper.
ever know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Then we're just gonna leave.
Okay. You leave. And yeah, I'm assuming returning to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I assume so.
It's
Yeah, I guess.
his cabin is out, kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's near like a lake or whatever. But yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah, a nice scenic vacation spot.
Okay.
If he isn't there, you could just take a nice vacation.
True. Okay. So I guess we're gonna fly out there.
Okay.
Gonna
Roll
do
me
it.
a piloting check.
Mm-hmm.
18. Yep, you take off. No issues. Fly over to the area, and you're looking for a landing. Good place to land.
Are we just gonna land at the top of his house or cabin?
Yep. Right on top.
I mean, does
We want roof access.
Nice.
His cabin's a bit small compared to the size of your ship.
No, it'll be fine.
Okay. Can we drop me on top of the roof?
Okay,
Just
no, we're not
Back
doing
above it, open it, I'll just jump.
If you want to land on his roof, though, you could. No?
No.
Okay. Yeah, just roll me a piloting check to land nearby.
Rolls a 5. We crash into the cabin.
20. Yep. No. Yeah, you land. You find a spot. Because like there's a lot of trees here in this area and such, but you find a nice spot big enough, open it enough for your ship to land right in the center of them, and yeah, you have landed right by this nearest cabin.
Okay. Cool. I guess we're gonna walk to the cabin.
Okay. You're walking to the cabin, and I want everyone to make me a perception check.
12. That's over twice what I got last time.
12.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
The hell's my page?
Oh, R2 got a 6. Perfect perception for him.
Wow, good for him. I'm proud.
I'm on my way. For some reason, I accidentally closed my thing.
Accidentally. You're just like, oh, I just want to get out of here. I'm closing everything.
Now I'm quickly cheating the system.
Cheating. I always figured.
Yeah. He is
You
that
know,
kind of a bitch.
gotta have those perfect roles, you know. See, perfect, nailed it.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what Zoe notices is that there is a speeder parked next to the cabin.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna just walk up to the cabin.
Yeah. Okay. You walk up to the cabin.
Knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and you hear someone like, "Who is it?"
Housekeeping.
My name is
What?
Zoe.
Oh,
My
okay.
name is Zoe.
Okay.
I just want to talk to you.
About.
Um, information?
There's just like a pause. And then, what kind of information?
Um, on something ancient? An artifact I'm interested in?
And who are you exactly? Like, you said your name, but like, like, how did you find me?
Mm, asked around.
And what's your interest in this artifact?
Just heard about it. We're just interested. You say like you're a scholar or something from school. Oh, I know, a young student or whatever.
I'm not good at lying. If you're good at lying, you fucking say
Sure.
it.
I mean, you were probably more believable still, though, in terms of looks, probably because like you look younger than I am.
I don't care.
I'll just go along with what you know. The story with like her, like we're just students. We're looking on information on just artifacts, just for studying.
Okay. So the door kind of just like opens, kind of like a crack. And you kind of like you do see Van Holden kind of peeking out, and he looks at the group of you. Do you take the entire group with you off the ship? Your stuff is frozen. Um, so we're just having some slight technical difficulties here. Um, Not quite sure what happened, but but we'll see what is going on. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to briefly disappear everything, then I'm going to cancel and redo the call again. So I'm just going to go invisible here for a second so that I'm not, yeah. So we'll see if... No, now I can't, now I'm just also just kind of going and... um... Yeah, it's Discord issues. Okay.
That worked.
Yep. Okay. I'll try recreating a new group and then sending.
Yeah. Okay.
Um. Hmm. Yeah, so the individual call just between us worked, but the group one is not. Um. Hey,
There we go.
we're back.
Oh, hey.
I tried switching to a different server, the U.S. West instead of Central, and now we're back. Okay.
That was weird.
Okay, let me bring it back on OBS. There we go. We're back. A dinosaur story. Do either of you know what movie I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Yoweee doesn't. You'll need to watch that movie then. That's your homework.
I already have too much movies to watch. Thank you.
It was well, We're Back, a Dinosaur Story. It was an animated movie in the 90s. The first half is an amazing kids movie, and the second half gives you nightmares.
I don't actually remember it, but I am aware of it, and I think I saw it as a kid.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I had it as a kid. I mean, actually, there's still probably the copy of it at my parents' place
Actually, I don't think I did see it.
on VHS. So
I might have seen it. I just don't remember the name or anything.
yeah. So anyway, where were we at?
Lying to.
Yeah, I was gonna try to lie to the guy, but, like there were students just interested in it,
Okay.
trying to learn about. Well, we haven't specified what the artifact is specific. Like it's an
Yeah.
ancient civilization thing. That's all we said.
And I was asking
So
you. I'm not sure if you heard this, but I was asking you if you were if you had your whole group outside his cabin, or if you had left anyone with the ship.
maybe
Well,
like looking at the ship. I don't know.
Well, we could just like since he can't see us at this point, right?
I had also said he was opening up the door, like just a crack and looking out, which I guess you didn't hear either.
No, did not get that.
But yeah, so were you had you left anyone with the ship?
I guess like it.
Maybe we probably haven't. Is like they've been with us everywhere.
Okay.
But had them like hang back, not at the door.
So it's just the two of you at the door?
I think so. Maybe Vanessa. I don't know.
You can just pretend to be. She can pretend to be our teacher.
Okay.
And I just feel like it's a good idea to have one other person. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, so he opens the door kind of a crack and he's looking out, and it's just like, yeah. Who are you exactly? He's kind of looking around at all of you or whatever. The two of you and Vanessa right by the door, and then like he does also notice that there's a Wookiee standing a bit further back, and an R2 unit.
Yeah, at this point probably the jig is up. Like he doesn't believe us at this point now, does he? I assume.
Nah.
No students walking around with a Wookiee and a robot.
Yeah, our pet.
I mean, then again, I mean, it could be it is dangerous outside. It could be bandits or whatever. You know.
I mean, a Wookiee could also be a student. If
Yeah.
that's your cover story, that you're students.
Yeah, I mean, depends. Like, how is the Wookiee even like? Does he even carry his weapon or anything?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. The Wookiee is probably more knowledgeable than you on like cultures and such. Like, what's your knowledge? What's your knowledge cultures?
2D.
2D plus 1.
Yeah.
All right.
So the Wookiee would probably do a better job of like faking being like a student or whatever of like history or
who knows, man? I might just be a very dumb student. Okay.
Oh.
That's why he's studying.
Makes sense.
Okay. My camera froze again. I got it back, but now I don't want to like risk switching back to the U.S. Central server. I don't know if that was what caused it, or just if it was just that it happened to happen, and then switching away is what just like reset it enough to fix it. But
yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Don't want to risk it.
We're just, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm just gonna use that then, like just saying we're trying to find, like, the Wookiee is already a better student than we are, so like he can back it up with the knowledge.
So, what kind of artifact are you looking for?
Did we actually get the name of it?
You're given like a designation that the artifact has, like, you know, it's like a series of letters and numbers or something.
Okay, I say that.
Yeah, he's like, that does sound familiar. Grabs his data pad and looks it up. So you said you're students. What kind of students are you? Where are you going to school?
On another planet.
A planet.
Do we know any school names or whatever?
I don't know. Do you know any school names? I mean, like, what's your? I mean, you might. You could roll me a knowledge, just a general knowledge.
Okay. Okay, I'll just start deeping. I'll just start thinking, like, see or I know any name. This is going to go great.
8 and 9.
Oh, hey, we rolled the same thing though. You just got that +1.
Sorry.
You're trying to think of like names of schools, and honestly, like, Zoe can think of a few schools back on her home planet, but that's not exactly that helpful in this situation. Jacen, can again, like, he's trying to think of school names, and the thing is though, like, Jacen never really went to school, did he?
Probably not.
Not like at all. Not even like elementary school or anything, I don't think, right? I don't remember exactly what your backstory is, but
I'm just gonna try to pull a calm. I'm just gonna say, just like we're reasonless, we're not that familiar with the name, but like the Wookiee is, like, maybe he has more knowledge than we do, so maybe he knows something.
You're not familiar with the name of the school you attend.
Like we only just started there as we came from another planet.
That's
or something.
That's roll me a con.
I mean, not like. Do you have a better plan?
No. That's why I said we.
And the school you go to teaches about Jedi history.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. It seemed like interesting. Mothercon, okay.
This guy is smart. It's like kind of his whole thing.
You're rebels, aren't you? Like associated with those ones who are asking me about a certain ancient Sith.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
How did you find me?
Uh,
You
he
can
paid
thank
your
the
neighbor.
robot for that.
And we hacked a
Neighbor.
computer.
Yeah, of course. I should not have I should not, hiding somewhere that is owned under my name. That
Probably not the best plan, no.
look, hiding is like being on the run is not exactly something I am accustomed to.
Well, then we're doing you a favor and helping you hide better. Give us information, please.
Like, we could bring him to the base. Like, we don't mean he's not meant. We're not meaning him any harm or anything. Right?
Yeah, no. We're very nice.
Is he running for us or like someone else?
Kind of both.
Well, I don't know how much Theo and Mira told you, but like, or like would have told you your characters. I mean, but basically it was because like he was. Well, he's terrified first of all of like the Empire finding out about about him looking into like Jedi and Sith stuff, and then also the idea that Darth Solus could still be around was also terrifying to him.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So.
But yeah. Oh. Well, the artifact, it. Well, it is said that it could connect to other. Well, not. It could look into like. It could be used to like look into how things could have been if different decisions were made.
Okay.
Great, we're going to that multiverse stuff.
It could only be used by very powerful Jedi and other Force users.
Okay. Do you know what it looked like?
Yeah. Shows you that Datapad has a picture of it on there. It looks basically like a stone slab, but with like markings carved into it.
Okay. Okay.
Can we just like copy the data somehow? Like he sends us a copy to our data pad or
Yeah, yeah, you can do that.
okay. I'd say we ask him that then, so at least you have a reference picture.
Okay, sure. Yeah, he sends you the information.
Okay. Is there anything else we need? We just needed like what it looked like and what it did. So we went through all this trouble just to ask him like 2 questions. This poor man. Okay.
Does he want anything in return? Like, we'll ask him that.
True.
Because, I mean, he is hiding, so he might potentially want, I don't know, be properly hidden, like Zoe already said.
Like, how would you properly hide me?
Well, we have a ship.
And we can take him to the base, and I'm sure they have, like, I don't know, they can have him be guarded or something. Because I can imagine him having Jedi information. I don't think the Sith would be very happy with.
And would I be safe at this rebel base?
I mean, don't ask me. I only spend my time in Bacta tanks, so you know.
That doesn't sound very.
That's my own doing. Just saying.
That's him
that's
outside the base. He's just an idiot. It's fine.
What she said.
You know.
I'll just say that I'm sure there's Sith was probably looking for you as well, knowing that you have Jedi information.
I just, you know, I want to go back to my life, but I don't think that that's a safe idea.
I'm just gonna learn some more. So tell me more about your life. What's about your life?
Yes, please tell us your whole backstory in detail.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it was a comfortable life. Like I had, I had my research, and I had, a few friends. No one too close, but a few friends and such. And now I'm just like out here hiding. The only information I have is what I took with me. So like I can't like go doing in-depth research or anything on anything. I mean, like I took like a lot of papers, a lot of books, or whatever, like on my computer and such. So I still have like I have a lot of stuff that I don't know that I can read through. But it's like I can't read about new discoveries. I can't because I'm just trying to hide out here and such.
So do we know anything besides? Do we know anything about like this? Like as for like, is he searched for crimes by the rebellion or anything?
I mean, the knowledge the rebellion has on him is that he's a historian.
Yeah.
So
and like the rebellion also doesn't really really deal with, or it doesn't really concern itself with criminals or anything.
Yeah. He's just a guy that we've harassed. Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd say we contact base and ask the options, like if he gives us all the information we need, or we could keep him safe for a while.
Yeah, we could. You would be safe on the base.
I guess. I mean, what else do I have to do?
Pack a bag.
Yeah. Okay, he goes and packs up a few things, and
So can we take his computer with him for him so he has his stuff to keep?
Yes, he brings his computer with him.
We can help you carry anything you want.
No, I don't have much.
Okay.
No. Yeah. So he goes and joins you on the ship.
Is there anything like besides that we can do, like just to completely hide him from the map? Like, leave that enough. Like, say someone else who's looking for him comes there, like, could find like, oh, he has been there. Just like wipe any track.
Crash the ship into the cabin.
I mean, technically, if you crash the ship into the cabin, he'll still be there. Just, I mean, depending on how damaged. I mean, assuming the ship is destroyed in the crash, he'll still be there, just dead.
Yeah, but I'm assuming there would be like fire or explosion, and it would just like burn evidence in the cabin that he was there.
Yeah.
I'm sure she has some guns we can use to shoot the cabin down.
No, it's fine. We can just leave the cabin.
Do you have a thermal detonator on you?
Didn't I pick up a whole bunch last time at that armory thing?
I don't know. Did you write it down?
What I wrote down.
You are supposed to mark down your inventory, you know.
Nah. Pretty sure I did. I just probably. I know I was saying, but I think we were doing something else at the point. I didn't even hear because we kept going and like, oh, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yes, this is why you write down your inventory.
No, I mean probably would cause too much ruckus if we start blowing things.
Yeah. Let's just go.
Okay.
So we'll just close the door, lock it down.
Okay. So then roll me a piloting to take off.
Okay.
Well, piloting rolls today.
21. Awesome takeoff.
It was just gonna be bad. Poor guy.
Just gonna be a bad one. Oh, so it turns out you actually do crash into the cabin.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Nice smooth takeoff, go up into space. You have the astrogation data to head back to base, and yeah. And that's a good point for us to end here.
For the record, I am planning to actually call the base and tell them before we fly down.
Okay.
Before we land. Just a note.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, we are going to end here. It's a good ending point. And
A little bit sooner than normal, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, see, my original plan. Originally, I wasn't going to be having you have to go track down information on this artifact. Originally, the plan was to have you go to, just to try and get the artifact. But with it being just the two of you,
Yeah.
after Recon had his power go out, I'm like, let's do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Maybe actually find the others back and actually so they can come next time.
Yeah. Well, both Danietta and Sherry weren't able to be here this week because Frank was launching her Minecraft sub-server, and they were both going to be helping out with that.
Wow. Minecraft is more important than us.
But yeah.
That'd be a Christian Minecraft server.
So yeah, next week's RPG stream will be at 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time, as next week I'm only working in the morning. So that's nice, so I can actually have the stream at my preferred time instead of later, like last week and this week and such. But yeah, are the two of you able to be here for that?
Should be.
I have to come back because I'm not sure. Depends on my planning next week. I'll be going to a festival, but the one I'm going with isn't sure she's going, and if she's not going, I'm not going at all. But if they are going, I don't know when I'm going back.
Okay. So
and which the only main problem at that point is like, if I go back in time, it's fine. But the thing is, I have like to get home, I'll have to travel like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours is a bit of a travel time, yeah.
Yeah, like I did that on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Which at that point it depends when I'll leave. Like if I leave at like say 7 or 8, I'll be.
2.5 hours is not a travel time I usually make, because, like, if I'm going to, like, say, Winnipeg, which is kind of, like, the longest distance I'll, like, go on, and I say on any kind of regular basis, but honestly I only go there, like, a couple times a year for, like, Marvel movies. But that's, like, a 45-minute drive or so. And then, after that, the next, step up from there would be like when I've gone down to San Diego, and that's like a multi-day drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to LA on a semi-regular basis,
Yeah.
which is about 2.5 hours away.
Okay, yeah. See, there's
Yeah,
not
for me it would. No, you go first.
There's nothing really like 2.5 hours from here. There's like Winnipeg, which is like I said about 45 minutes, and then like any other like big city would be much further away. Like where I live is like honestly the third largest city in Manitoba. Which on the one hand it's like, hey, it's the third largest city in Manitoba.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it would be like to get where I need to be 2.5 hours, then spend hours there, and then 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But I go by train, so yeah.
I'm not sure I've ever actually been on a train.
Wow. I go on a train.
I love trains.
I used to
so
go on a train.
relaxing.
Yeah. Because actually, like, my city specifically was, when it was started, it was specifically made a distance from the nearest railroad or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because of,
Last time I was on a train was February.
Oh, yeah. But
Which I think otherwise, I think I'll leave. My planning would be to leave at best at like 9:10 or something. Then I would be back at like 11:45 at best.
Okay. Well, yeah, you can let me know during the week once you know.
And otherwise, I'll just bring my headphones and just like I'll sit in the train.
Yeah, you can let me know as soon as you find out, and then we'll deal with that. And we'll see who else is able to be back for next week. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing some Animal Crossing yet this evening, so we're gonna go on a break, and then I'm gonna quickly eat something. I think, if I can think of anything that I can quickly eat, and then I'll be back with Animal Crossing.
I'll take some food.
Yeah. Thanks for playing today. Thanks everyone who was watching, and like I said, I'm gonna go on break, and then I'll be back in a bit. And yeah.